Now there was like a viral video recently where Roddy Ricch was performing, and his song, it was like she suck a Negro soul. It was a crowd full of white. I'm talking about the pillest motherfuckers you ever see, Tariq. Screaming with just a oomph.
Almost any rap show I've been to in my life has this to a degree.
Yeah, man. So, what's your take on that word? And should white folks be able to sing it at concerts?
Well, yeah, that's why, they like rappers like that so that they can go sing that. White people love saying the N-word. They love it. They hate to get around us and have to use the term N-word. They like to say it because that tramples on their freedom. To be white means in America, you're supposed to be able to do whatever you want to do. And when you're told you can't say the word nigga, it's like, damn it, you're trampling on my freedom. Yeah. They feel like that. And the thing about the N-word, they'll say, well, y'all say it. You say N-word. How come I can't say it?
Of course.
Well, the N-word has a definition. It means victim of white supremacy. That's all it means. So if you're calling me a nigger or saying the word nigger, you're admitting that you're victimizing me. So you say it and you let me know where you're coming from.
Not definitely, man. Now, question for you, right? So, I think we was like, okay, so like you were supposed to answer this, but then like we got, sidetracked.
Yeah.
But the next up-and-coming election, what's the plan for Black America? How do we get something out of these motherfuckers? Because Biden didn't give a shit.
So if they don't give us nothing, we're not going to support them. We're not going to support them. We will let the Republicans win without even voting for the Republicans. It's that simple. We're going to be strategically withholding our vote if we're not getting anything out of it.
But those Republicans, though, their agenda is usually like anti-Black, right? In terms of like the staunch conservatives.
All Americans, but especially Black people, are basically just asked to choose the lesser of two evils every election, don't you think?
Right. So if we got to go with the lesser of two evils, we got to go with the Republicans, because when we deal with the Republicans, we just have to deal with old school white supremacists. So what they'll do, they'll stand across the street and throw darts at you. I can duck some of those darts. But with the left-wing white supremacists, they get right up on you. I'm your buddy. And then they slowly put the knife in you while they're telling you they're tickling you. So with the left-wingers, we got to deal with the white supremacists, the anti-Black Asians, the anti-Black Hispanics, the anti-Black LGBT people, and then unfortunately a lot of anti-FBA immigrants coming from Africa and the Caribbean. So we have to deal with a plethora of anti-FBA bigotry from so many left-wing groups.
There's this whole like new industry that's basically popped up where you have authors like Robin DiAngelo writing books like White Fragility and stuff, where basically in a lot of corporate environments, white women in particular, but white people in general, are being basically forced to confront the horrors of their whiteness. And to a lot of white people like myself, they look at this and just think, this is the stupidest, most performative bullshit I could ever imagine. This seems like it exists solely to just make these white people feel okay about their people's history. Do you look at that stuff as kind of absurd, or do you think that this is in some way like an important step for white people?
That's going into that CRT stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same as the CRT, which basically means don't talk about white history. Don't talk about what we're doing socially. What happens is you have white people on the jobs who will go in here and they'll start mouthing some of that Fox News stuff, and Black people run down to HR like, oh my God, this person is making me uncomfortable. And then these white people are getting reprimanded. They don't like that. And in schools, if you tell the truth about some of these people that they're teaching us, they're like, well, that's critical race theory. How's it critical race theory? And I'm just telling the truth about this guy who you're teaching me about. He was a white supremacist, So they're saying you can't make the white kids feel uncomfortable. You dig?
Yeah.
So it gets into a bunch of I'm white and I say so stuff.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. We just hit 200K. We're trying to get to 300K.
Turn us up.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's go.